While TravelMagma.com writers were traveling around the world to write great articles, they were exposed to some very sophisticated scams. Well, sophisticated actually is an understatement. These scams were so good that they had us losing hundreds of dollars. We have to hand it to these scam artists. They have creative minds. Nowadays, most travelers are already aware of simple scams like pickpocketing in crowded areas such as metro stations, and would thus prepare themselves ahead with undercover pockets or pouches. Most even already know the story that surrounds being taken advantage of by different shops. For example, when you buy a drink at a small shop, they will purposely switch a 50 note for a 5 in countries where those notes look alike. Those are the common scams. But now, we want to tell you about much more sophisticated scams that can cost you a fortune. This case is infamous in the suburbs of China, and it happened to Mike. Mike traveled to China for a mini vacation, but as he was walking the streets, he met two friendly young Chinese students, one male and one female.
Hey, take our picture.
I'm kinda in a rush.
Well, we will take yours.
Okay.
And so they started to chat Mike up entertainingly. The female even started to touch Mike seductively to get more of his attention. Mike felt aroused, and he was in a rush just moments ago. But now he found himself accepting an invitation to something called a tea festival. Initially to Mike, this sounded like an outside event, but they actually led him to a secluded room for tea tasting. Being a novice, Mike didn't know not to go to this because they would charge you hundreds of thousands of RMB. So at the end of the tea festival, Mike received this bill, and it was a complete ripoff. Mike was barely able to haggle this down, but because he was in their territory, there was little he could do at this point other than just pay up and get out. The bottom line is, if you are ever approached by friendly students, be sure to instantly walk far away and out of the picture. It's the story of Jim. Jim was venturing off while on vacation when he got approached by a gorgeous woman on the street.
Hey baby, did it hurt when you fell?
Fell? I don't understand.
When you fell from heaven, because you're the heavenly man of my dreams.
Oh, you flatter me.
Moments later, after flirting for a while, the lady seductively invited Jim for a drink at a nearby nightclub. The night was going better than Jim ever expected, until the bill arrived. When Jim took a look at the bill, it was several $100s more than he expected. He started to exclaim something.
How in the world?
And just then did he notice the intimidating buff bouncers guarding the exits. Jim was terrified and therefore had to pay the bill. There are a lot of variations to this scam, where the scam artist could be disguised as a lost tourist or a local who wants to show you the city. So be safe and always be on the lookout for anyone who is overly charming in a foreign country.